Greetings, everybody. It's that time again. So what are we going to be doing today? We are going to be dropping cards for your zodiac sign to see what's going on in your love life. Thank you for joining me. I am Alexander, and this is Galactic Tarot. I'm going to start right off with Aries. Gather on in, family. Okay. Aries, September love reading. Welcome, everybody. So this is Aries, if you guys just joined. Okay. What do the cards show? Doesn't that just look lovely? Okay. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Look at that. We get the kids. We get the happy family. Can't go wrong with that one. All right. So what's happening in September? Oof. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Alrighty. Put those like that so the wind doesn't blow them away. All right, so starting right off, the first card is actually the love card. So how epic. Look at how happy this guy or gal is. All right, all the cups are in order here, you know. We got basically this beginning, first and foremost, with this love card, getting right into. So what I did today was the physical and the energetic, kind of much like what I do on Facebook. So in the physical, it looks like there's love, there's celebration. Through what? Through celebrating your alone time, okay? So this is basically showing that for Aries this month, so for September, how are you going to be the best lover you can be? By taking that alone time when you need it. Okay, so I was saying this just the other day. I've been saying this in a lot of sessions, and I was saying this the other day in the Facebook Live. If you basically take the time, so say your lover is, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the park, I'm gonna go to the beach, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, and they're like, oh, okay, I want to come. You got to basically stand your ground and just say, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I just need an alone minute for me. Like, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'll come back, I'll swoop you, I'll come grab you, and then we can go together. But this is not something you ask for. This is something that you take. That's what the message is here, Aries. You wanna be in this loving vibration. You wanna celebrate. This alone time is very, very important to you right now, okay? Because that's literally what this says. So when we look at the energetic, so the overlay here, all right? How epic. There's love in the cup, there's water in the cup. So this is basically with this card. So we have this card representing love, and then we have this card, like basically he or she, this warrior of love, has this cup with love in it, okay? So then this is gnarly. I've never even seen this all my years of doing tarot. We got both celebration cards overlaid, so Aries, you're just crushing right now. I mean, if you haven't met that person yet, this is the month to do it. Just stay happy, stay loving, and yeah, get that done. because you got both celebration cards, energetic and physical. So awesome. And then the last but not least, this taking this alone time card, the most loving man in the deck. Okay, so this doesn't have to be the man. This can be the woman. This can be you being masculine. So if you're in a, you know, if you're a goddess watching this, this can be you being the masculine, saying, no, I have to go do this really quick. I'll come get you, and then I can take you with me. So if you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit needy and they can't stand that, that's just something you're going to have to just deal with later. But this looks like this is where the celebration comes from. This is where, you know, message from higher selves. This is where the abundance comes from, this spiritual abundance, this love abundance, this financial abundance comes from you being in the most loving vibration all day, every day. I mean, you couldn't get a more love-based reading to start this off. So Aries, you guys are doing the damn thing. I love to see this. That is a really, really good reading. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to Taurus. Take notes from Aries, everybody. All right, so Taurus, September, love reading. Stuff. Okay. Now that's repeating. All right. So the hidden message at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, you know, most readers won't show this, but this is that card that the you know, when you go to get an individual reading, this is that card that the reader flashes themselves at some point because it sums up the entire reading. So we see celebration here in order. Okay. Let's see how this celebration comes to be. Okay. Because when we look at these first three cards, okay, we get to this little guy or gal, okay? Never a fun or dull moment with this person. This person loves drama. So let's see who appears in your life or who is in your life who loves drama, if you're under the sign of Taurus, okay? This shows basically something wanting to be learned, something wanting to be seen or learned right now, which is most important for the sign of Taurus, to be in that loving vibration, okay? So there's somebody who's dramatic and there's something that wants to be learned. So obviously when I look at this combo of cards, this has got to be something spiritual, and this has got to be somebody in your life, even if this is a past frequency, even if this is a past thought structure, this is somebody in your life, so you're wanting to learn something new, you're wanting to do something. This is that naysayer, that devil's advocate, so to speak. This is that dramatic person that either thinks that what you want to do is evil or wrong, or the reason that you're making this decision is not the proper one. Because this is showing this dramatic person, you wanting to do this new thing, and boom, 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 boom. Here come all the text messages. Here come all the phone calls. Here come all those words of them trying to say this thing to ground you, to ground this thought, and to dismiss this thought. Okay? So now let's look at the energetic overlay with these. Okay? Bam, bam. Okay. So starting right off, we get to that dramatic person. Okay? And then we see you with your spiritual energy, because this is the spiritual, so we get the physical, so this is a person in the physical, and then we get the spiritual, so in the spiritual we have basically the goddess frequency harnessing all of this fire, this element of fire, and sitting here in the power of, what am I going to do about this? What am I going to do about this person? We do not need to let anybody ever trigger us. And we can say, oh, well, so-and-so triggered me, But when it comes down to it, we allow ourselves to become triggered. So that's what's most important to remember here, is whoever this person is and whatever the point they're trying to get across, you know, just wait and observe and wait for this person to show their true colors. Because, you know, this is probably the least card you want to represent you in the tarot, just in case if you were wondering. Like, who wants the card of the person that loves drama, okay? So here we go with this card of wanting to learn something spiritual, wanting to learn something new. And then we get right into this card that shows the journey, okay? The journey, and how the journey hasn't been easy, or something about the journey not being easy. So this could have been something that you wanted to do when you were a little kid. This could have been something that you were programmed as a child that, you know, your parents said that this was evil. They said, you better not ever do this, you better not ever do that. These are the things I heard. These are the things I heard about these exact cards that I'm dropping right now. And here I am in my power, doing this right now for you guys from love and helping you with this information, or at least I do my best to hope it's helping. But either way, you know, a lot of this stuff we were preemptively programmed. So making sure the reason why, if you're gonna end up, Taurus, not deciding to do whatever the spiritual thing is, it's not because of programming. You'd rather have done whatever this is. You'd rather have learned it than to wonder what would have happened if you did learn it. So, okay, back to this little guy, okay? All the words, all the texts, all the emails, however this person is trying to get through to you. In the spiritual, we have the magic wand, okay? So this is like validation here about what I was saying. They're trying to tell you that this is wrong. They're trying to spread drama about this. They're trying to say, oh, don't go on that weekend-long seminar because they're jealous that there might be a guy or a gal there or something. There's gonna be some way that somebody in your reality is creating drama, okay? Or let's not say there's going to be. Where let's say we're dropping these cards to get a preemptive warning so we can avoid this as a collective, okay? But this is just kind of the warning from Spirit. How do we stay in our most loving vibration under Taurus when this person's trying to get through to us to avoid whatever this magical thing is? We do not have to allow this. We do not have to allow this to happen. You're in charge of your reality, not this person who doesn't even have their stuff together. Whoever this person is, just know. We're just gonna go with a just know. All right, so just know on them. Message from higher selves, okay? So this is basically showing the importance of the inner child, okay? So how do we not allow this person to trigger us, okay? By having the inner child in the suit and figuring out ways to keep the inner child in the suit, in the vessel, in the body is what I'm saying. You're 7 times more productive with your inner child in the suit. So you do not need to feed into whatever they're doing. These people that create drama and want drama and say these things and do these things, they're gonna have to go elsewhere if you don't let what they're doing work, all right? They're after what's called loosh, they're after your energy. If we do not give them our energy, then they have to go somewhere else. You know, it's kind of like thinking about a vampire in a movie and like, you know, having a person that's made of stone or a person that doesn't have any blood or their blood is water or something. That vampire has to go somewhere else to get their life source. So look at it that way with this drama, with this person that wants to create this drama or feed off of this drama, and we just close the buffet right on down, okay? So let's get right into Gemini now. All right, Gemini. Ooh. So these two just popped, all right? So some sort of abundance that comes from alone time. Some sort of harvest. Okay, Gemini. Love reading for September. Feel free to watch your moon sign, your Mars sign. and you're rising. To get more information here too, guys. All the times will be posted at the end. Once the video's done, I'm gonna go back in and add the times, so. Hey, little bee. Uh-oh. Don't go up there. What do we have for Gemini? Okay. Oh boy, what's going on, Gemini? Looks like I gotta call some friends. All right. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Question about karma. Questions about karma and you. It's all about choices. It's all about choices. I was asking, is the wheel spinning or is the wheel stopped? What is the message here with this wheel? The message is the choices that are being made this month. Make sure that they do not allow the wheel to begin to spin faster or to begin to spin if you've already worked on having this wheel stop, okay? And just know, when people do the wrong thing to us, when we just stay in our loving vibration, say, I'm a good person, there's gotta be a reason this is happening, I'll wait for the reason why this is happening and just trust that something good is coming from this. That's how these people get caught. That's how these people get in trouble for whatever they're doing. And that's how these people dish out their own karma to themselves faster. Okay? So just stay loving, Gemini. That's my reading before the reading. Okay? So, in the physical, some physical awakening. Okay? So is somebody in your love life or is somebody in your immediate family or immediate circle going through the awakening? That's what this looks like, all right? We're seeing this awakening, and then we're seeing this choice. So what are they gonna do with this power? What are they gonna do with this information? Are they gonna truly wake up? You just being the example, and I don't mean being the example from some place of pride. I mean, you just holding space, you just being you and not saying, oh, finally you're waking up, I told you. Like, there's definitely an order and operations to this, because it shows the work card after that. So this choice and then the work card. So whoever this person is that's waking up, if they ask you questions, answer the questions, but don't work on them, because that's what this shows. This shows they're waking up, they're in the process of making the decision. What timeline are they going on? What are they gonna do with this information? What are they gonna do here? And then it goes right into the working card. So when I see this, I just wanna make sure that you are not, as you're trying to help them to stay awake and to get on the path and to do X, Y, Z, let them have their own process. Because if you work on them, they could basically just go back to sleep, is what this is basically showing here. So you don't want that. You don't want that, okay? And let me show you how, all right? Because I got the energetic overlay here. All right, so this person's going through the awakening. There were times of your awakening where you were just like, this is terrible, okay? Not that it's terrible, but like the whole, like, you know, it's different nowadays, but when I went through my awakening, I was like, oh, okay, so I was lied to. Like, you know, it was like I was constantly finding the next, oh, so I was lied to. That's cute. So this person is, yes, I'm on Gemini. This person, whoever it is that's waking up in your reality, or who is going through some sort of shift, some sort of timeline shift, they're going through it. So letting them have their process, like I said, if they come to you and ask you questions, then answer them, all right? So here are the two timelines, or three. Energetically, it's kind of chaotic. So you just need to trust and hold space, like I was saying. So if this is your lover, okay? So if you're in a relationship and you're like, oh my God, he's right, I didn't realize it right away, but yeah, they are waking up. They have been talking about this. They have been saying they don't want to do this for work anymore. They want to do that, or they're interested in this thing. You got to just allow and trust the process that they're gonna pick the right timeline. They're gonna pick the right thing. Okay? Because by working on this person and working on this person, it's gonna harbor resentment and hurt, and they're gonna look at it like, oh, this person thinks they're better than me because they woke up first, or this person's XYZ. What's best is you trusting in the process, and I know this because by looking at the message from higher selves, look how the person is just standing still with the spiritual energy. They're just here, having it, and that's exactly the modality of how to wake up people in your immediate circle the fastest. The way to do it is not to be like, look at this video about 9/11. Look at this thing over here. Oh, look at this guy said this on this day. And then, no, they have their own process. So basically the message here, Gemini, is you stay in your power, stay in your happy, loving vibration, and not let the things going on around you trigger you. And don't work on this person. Let this person work on themselves, and you be the silent observer, okay? And I don't mean remain silent consistently. I'm saying remain silent until they ask you. When they ask you for your input, give it. Do not just give input where nobody asked for it, all right? Because that is going to trigger people, okay? And that's gonna cause, hey, get out of here. That can cause issues, all right? Because that's why we have the choices at the bottom of the deck. All right, so Gemini, where are we? Cancer, okay. Right on to Cancer. All right, here we go. All right. Cancer, September love reading. What do we have for Cancer? Whoop. Steady. Oof. Dang. Oh. Love it. Look at this. Cancer. What are you up to? What are you up to? Can the rest of the zodiac get some of that? Okay. Okay. Much better. God, we had like, what was it? Like 3 months of like funky stuff for Cancer. I'm so pleased to see whatever that is you've gotten through it, or you're getting through it right now. Like that's what this month is. Okay. All right. This is awesome. Okay. So we're seeing in the physical, okay? We're seeing the goddess, we're seeing the oracle, we're seeing the high priestess. One of my favorite cards in the whole tarot. Love her. She sees beyond the veil. And then we're seeing the magical dude. Okay, so we're seeing this magical master that has his magic wand and is, you know, doing his thing. So like this is like the ideal spiritual couple right here. So we see the Lover's card at the bottom, and then we see this oh my God power couple, all right? Body, mind, spirit. Why is this mind? Know it by heart, okay? In olden times, that's where the whole expression, you know, we just claim our thoughts are stored in our mind, but there's an expression, you know, if you want to follow the trail of breadcrumbs, I know it by heart. Physical, the earth, physical, grounded, heart, spiritual. That's why that one's levitating where the crown chakra is, okay? So we're basically seeing this pyramid, this, one second. Start running out of voice. We start seeing this pyramid, this pyro in the middle, this fire in the middle from this very powerful union, okay? So either this is being manifested right now, so somebody's view has changed, because like I said, the past 2 months to 3 months for the Cancer romance stuff was a tiny bit funky, if I recall correctly. But now we're seeing this goddess, so if somebody's waiting for this goddess, something's in order, something's in waiting, something needs to be fulfilled, something needs to be completed, okay? Because we're getting this card that balance, okay? So, I mean, just look at this for a second. Let's just look at this for a second. Look at the 2 pillars with the veil. Look at the 2 pillars with the veil. So something's being unveiled, okay? And something needs to be completed, and there's something that we need to see, either spiritually or energetically or in some way, shape, or form, because we've got both veils properly aligned in the same position. So, once again, never saw that before. That's an epic alignment. All right. Then we come back to, oh, wrong one. Okay. We get to this guy, all right? And then the finer things in life, okay? So we've got this magical mastery, whether this is you, whether this is a guy, whether this is a gal, we've got this masculine energy of wanting and having the finer things in life. Like, just awesome. Like, if that's not Cancer, I don't know what is, you know? Loving that food, loving, enjoying those things, and just loving life when life is loving you. So that's what basically the message is here, is waiting and allowing and staying in this divine energy, staying in this best energy. I see the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, so I see all the potential here for you guys. So this person is either you're already with this person, and this is just showing this awesome shift and awesome timeline here, and or this is about to happen. This is showing in the energetic. Okay, so we see this physical, mental, and spiritual holding this fire, but this is showing something from the past in the energetic. Is this a person from the past? Is this somebody you've been in contact with? Or is this just something that you've been waiting for? But either way, I'm seeing this magical mastery with this Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, and then we get right to the message from our other dimensional versions, and it's saying you reap what you sow. Okay, so when we see you reap what you sow with this Law card, I'm just glad the wheel's not here. That's all I'm gonna say. This looks really good. This looks like you paid it forward. That's what it's saying. So it's like focus on the future, okay? It's focus on the future, and don't be energetically looking backwards, all right? Because, you know, like I said, as I recall, I remember some like devil cards and this thing and just odd things coming up in the romance sections for Cancer, and now I'm seeing just awesome. It doesn't get any better than the beginning of this, guys. Like having the goddess and this like basically God figure, these magical masters together side by side. That's balance, that's power, that's what this earth needs more of right now. And just as a reminder, that Lover's card is at the bottom of the deck. So if you haven't met that person yet, hold space that you're going to. Let me just tune in on this past card. This is the only thing I feel like wasn't completed. Yeah, the person's not from the past, releasing the past and looking forward, okay? So if you're hearing me saying these words and you're like, oh, I wonder if he meets so-and-so, he doesn't. He doesn't, okay? So if you're with somebody and you're happy with somebody, awesome. Thumbs up to you. It's gonna be a good month, okay? But basically saying for somebody looking for that new thing, that new person, that new epic frequency, you're reaping what you sow. So whatever the situation was in the past, and this is why I felt this wasn't completed, whatever the situation was in the past, there's some sort of resentment, there's something off. There's something off on either your side or their side. So it would be best to just move forward. It would be best to just move forward and wait for that new, okay? Leo, come out and play. This is good because I get to see what's going on in my life. All right. Time for Leo. All right. Leo, September love reading, romance reading, the things, all the things. Okay. All right. Oh, there's my dude. Woo. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Leo. What are we recollecting? Okay. Yeah. A little bit of soul retrieval going on. All right, I'll be looking into that one later. Okay. And once again, a lot of the same cards coming up in the same areas. Okay, so first and foremost, this is that reminder to you that you're a magical paladin. This is that healer or that magician charging into battle. Charging in with their suit of armor with what? A magic wand. Not a weapon, not a sword, not a lance. This is that. If this isn't the Light Warrior card, I don't know what it is. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. Okay? So we see this Light Warrior. We see this, basically this representation of you. Who do we get back to? There we go. We've got our dramatic person again. Okay. So we get this dramatic person again. And then we get this card about looking back on the past. Okay? So this looks like somebody, some dramatic person, trying to throw a wrench in our machinery of love. Okay? So Leo, spot the brown ray, okay? We're gonna play a fun game this month. It's called Spot the Person That Likes the Color Brown in Their Light Aura. I mean that with all due respect. Just because you say with all due respect doesn't mean you can say whatever you want. Here's what I'm saying. Close the buffet, identify the person, and this is going to be somebody from the past. This is going to be somebody who tried to project in, tried to do something, tried to hook us, tried to manipulate us, something in love, okay? Because here's us just like, I love life. Magic is great. Spirituality is awesome. I'm having fun. And then this person comes along from the past, okay? So just identifying this person, don't call them a thing, Alexander. Identifying this person and staying in love, okay? Because look at this. This is epic, all right? Just to validate it further with the spiritual, what I was already just saying. All right, so here's us. Here's the hooks. This card represents hooking. This card represents cords. All right, so here's us with our magical power. Somebody's after it, okay? Here's this dramatic person. How are they trying to get in? With love, okay? So honestly, Leo's love reading, I would be on the lookout for who's, if you're born under the sign of Leo and somebody new is coming along and they're from the past, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying drag your feet a little bit before you jump into this and just wait to see if this person is dramatic. If this person ends up being dramatic and like causing issues and all this stuff, and you've got your answer, okay? Because they're looking back on the past. Yeah, we got a how about new, Florencia. Okay, so looking back on the past, this magical ability and or just this magic wand, which can represent other things that we're not going to say because we keep it PG-13 here, okay? But basically, some dramatic person's trying to project in. Some dramatic person's trying to get in and they do not have the best intentions. They do not have the best intentions for the Ten of Swords to come up with this person. Like, do they want love? Like, do they actually... If you're in an existing love relationship, just be on the lookout for this person. It's not worth it. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Okay, message from other dimensional versions. The finer things in life. Once again, we get the finer things in life over here, and then we get soul retrieval over here, okay? So basically, this soul retrieval is basically, now that I'm looking at the reading, is just to show energy could be taken away by this person. This person, what's the first card in the energetic, is trying to hook us. When this happens, energy can be taken. So what are we gonna do, Leo? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pause, and I'm gonna identify when this person steps forward. Or I'm just gonna create the proper vibration where they're just like, I'm not gonna bother him, because what I was thinking about doing isn't going to work. And it's like, you know, and even with hooks and cords in general, regardless of what sign you're born under, we gotta look at ourselves as undrainable. And that doesn't mean that we allow people to hook us and cord us, but there's definitely, like, I see some people come to me in my sessions and they're just like so zonked. Like, I feel people hook me and I'm just like, oh, I feel that. And it's almost like, backfire the system. Like, I have so much chi, I have so much light, and I'm not saying this to brag, I'm saying this is the mental thought structure that any of you can pick up. I have so much chi, I have so much light, let me just send them whatever the heck they're looking for. And just send like 10 times what they can even handle. Because that's gonna snap the cord, they're gonna snap the cord. Instead of you being like, oh, what do I do, what do I do? They're looking for fear. They're looking for pain. People that want to hook us are looking for a frequency that is lower vibrational. They're not looking for love. They're not looking for compassion. So when we reboot the system and basically force down the pipeline, they're looking for zeros and we send a bunch of ones or vice versa, the cord snaps. I've also been going to the chiro too, the chiropractor. I got a magical chiropractor here in Sedona. I just, if I'm feeling a little off, say like I hug that person and I can feel them on me afterwards. I'm just like, oh, okay. Because you'll get this in the hip. You'll get this in the hip flexor, the front of the leg. You can get this in the shoulder and you can get it in the obliques. So if you're feeling great and you're just like, oh, I'm awesome. I'm at the market. I'm over here. And then you hug somebody and you're like, oh, okay. What is that? That's weird. I just literally just go to the chiropractor the next day and he's just like, and I feel like whatever the heck was on me is gone. Because what can happen sometimes with this is, you end up, like, we're a loving race, regardless of what it looks like on the media, which you shouldn't be watching. But what will happen is we'll meet this other person, we'll see this other person, not the person that hooked us, but we'll see this other person that loves us, or we'll go home, and energetically there's this conversation going on, like on the other side of the veil, and like somebody that loves us, or a family member, or so-and-so, or a friend, is just like, oh, this person hooked you. I can take that. I'll take it. And like, cause like you'll notice this stuff. You'll see one person, you'll be like, that's a weird pain. And then you see the next person, you'll be like, that's weird, it's gone. It's not weird. That person was just like, this isn't yours, I'll take care of that for you. And they might not even know they're doing that. So that's why I like to just try to, I'm on a tangent here again. I like to do whatever is in my power to deal with, if somebody hooked me, I like to do whatever's in my power to deal with it on my own, or just like, kind of like I was saying, get that regularly scheduled maintenance to go and get it taken care of. So yes, Leo, just wrapping that up, identify the brown ray person. So there's some brown ray people, okay? They love the brown light. Identify the person and don't let them hook you. That's it. That is it. All right, on to Virgo. Virgo, September reading for romance. Good stuff. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys share this out for me. I do this for you guys. I love you guys. Share it, subscribe, do all the things. Oh, and happy birthday, Virgo. Happy birthday, baby. Okay, there it is. Right, bottom of the deck. What are we working on? Alrighty then. Alright, let's take a look at the physical. We're going up and down, okay. Alright, so we're not reading across. I just got the stop. Alright. So we're going to be doing the physical with the energetic. Alright, here we go. Here we go with the World card. Okay, so we got the completion in the physical, all right? So we've got the completion, and then we get the Five of Pentacles, okay? So basically, something isn't how we thought it was going to complete. Something is AKA disappointing, all right? So something is completed, something is coming to be, and it's not how we expected it to be, okay? Sometimes that happens from us having expectations. If you have expectations, you will be let down every single time, is what I'm noticing. That's why I told you, instead of having a hard expectation, we have to look at whatever comes up as it's going to turn out better than I could expect, better than I could expect. That leaves room for the magic. That leaves room for the real magic, magic with a K, to transpire and to manifest. If we have an expectation of this is how it has to be, then fears have the opportunity to interject and then ruin the outcome, okay? So something is completed and it wasn't how it was expected to be, okay? We see this intuitive, multi-dimensional goddess, okay? So that's either you or your goddess, because we're getting, holy wow. All right. So she's multi-dimensional and she knows the truth, okay? Because this is the energetic. This card is so basically the Queen holds the Ace of Swords. And then basically we see right here, we see this goddess, this multi-dimensional goddess, okay, with the biggest cup. Whoa, that's a powerful stack. Okay, so something is completed, okay? We get that. And she probably completed it. All right. And then we see, this is where it gets a lot better here. I like this. We see this abundance. We see this tree of the Sephiroth here. And we see the most loving man in the deck. So holding that loving vibration and just literally, this basically shows just waiting for magic to happen. All right. So it shows something completed, but to stay positive and to be excited, because we get the Queen of Swords, we get the Queen of Cups, we get the King of Cups, and we get the Tree of all the Sephiroth here. So this is an epic alignment, like both people of the masters of the suit, these loving people. He's energetic, she's physical, okay? So this is basically showing staying in our loving vibration and letting this energy blossom, like, because this is representing like all and everything that is magic. Like if you go and just like research this in the Kabbalah, all right, what this shape really truly represents. And then we're seeing this, the most loving man in the deck, holding that seat of power. This does not need to be a man. It can be very masculine to saying, regardless of what's happening, I'm gonna be here as this rock, and this rock is made of love, okay? So this is what we're seeing here, Virgo, all right? We're seeing this completion. It might not have been how you wanted, but very good things are coming. And you know that, you feel that might be why you're so surprised that this isn't how it is, because look at all this mastery going on here for Virgo, and then look at what's coming. Just love and abundance, like just epic, all right? Message from other dimensional versions, the Empress, okay? So like if there's not a more Virgo card, I don't know what is, okay? This is just epic, this like divine goddess energy. This is reminding that whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal, if you're born under the sign of Virgo, to hold that loving vibration. This is the energy of the mother. Hold that loving vibration and good things will continue to happen. Good things will come. Whatever you're waiting for, whatever you're working on, it's basically showing that like love is the way forward. I'm not trying to sound corny here. I'm basically saying, don't let whatever this other thing is that didn't turn out how you expected rule how the next thing is going to turn out, okay? Let's just move on past that and just create that new, create better than you could ever expect. Leave it open-ended and don't try to analytically control the outcome, okay? Love you guys. All right, on to Libra. Here we go. Great. Okay. This is going to be a fun one. Hold on to your butts, Libra. Okay. Oh. Righty. Going up and down again. All right. Yeah, that makes it a little bit better. Just wow. Okay. All right, in the physical, difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right. Okay? In the energetic, this inner child card. Yeah, alrighty then for Libras. All right. So whatever this is, okay? This guy or gal knows the answer, okay? Your inner child knows what's best. So first and foremost, I'm sure I'm going to be beating a dead horse here over the course of this Libra section. Your inner child needs to be in the suit. You need to do whatever gets your inner child in the suit. If it's riding a bike, if it's going on a roller coaster, if it's climbing a rock gym wall, going for a run, whatever the heck the thing is, going to the beach, playing a video game, I don't know. All I'm saying is this needs to be in here to get out of this feeling of being stuck or feeling of waiting for something that doesn't seem to be coming. Okay? Then we start getting to the just no. All right. I'm just gonna ask, who's the dark dude? Okay? Who's this shadowy master, Libra? Let's just like, you know, if it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, it's a frickin' duck. Okay? So who is this? All right? Let's be honest and let's be real, because this person's trying to hook you. This person's a master of some sort of dark art. So maybe you like that. Maybe because, you know, I've seen this before, and it's very common. It's like, yeah, angelic, ha 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 ha, wearing white and playing my harp. there's something that's weirdly sexy about this, okay? But it's not what you want, and it's god dang not what your inner child wants. So let's be honest and let's be true. And who is this person that's trying to hook you? All right, so now I sound like a Dr. Seuss rhyme. Okay, so we're seeing balance, we're seeing justice coming about this Five of Pentacles. We're seeing balance coming. So whoever this person is, okay, whoever this person is, let's hope they're not in your immediate love life, first off, but let's just see what, something's coming. Something's being divvied up, something's being handed out to this person, okay? This person's gonna, if this person's doing dark stuff still, like these people, and this goes to everybody out there that's still doing dark things on this planet, you're gonna learn very soon, because, you know, the spirit's getting more and more powerful, and there's only one way forward, and that way is love. And that's what's on the bottom of the deck here, okay, is moving forward through balance, moving forward through this light and this shadow in balance, not just one, okay? Not letting one wolf or one bear, you know, as the Native Americans would say, they talk about the, you know, the two wolves, and, you know, which wolf wins. Like, it's kind of like their version of the yin and yang, even though all these philosophies have been separated by oceans and time and space, is which wolf wins. And it's the wolf that you feed more. So this person is going to put you in a certain place where you're only feeding that wolf. Look at this. Look at the message from the other dimensional versions. How about run, okay? I never tell you guys what to do. What the heck is this? Like, what even is all this crap? Like the Ten of Swords, like you only got 7 cards here, and we got the Two of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Devil card. Like, I mean, let's, first off, your birthday's coming. Let's get excited, okay? Let's get excited and let's move forward, okay? Let's move forward and just identify who this person is. Like I said, if this is a person that hooked you from the past, they will be served their justice very soon, okay? So let me just, and I'm not co-creating that. I'm not manifesting that. This is saying that's what's gonna happen, all right? But just identify the person. They're probably gonna try to reach out to you again. So whoever this, let's call them a turd, because they're a turd, all right? Oh yeah, unconditional love. I love you, turd. Just stay the F over there, okay? Let's be as loving as we can when we're talking about this person, because let's be real, they're the worst, okay? They're represented with the Devil card, the Five of Pentacles, the Emperor of Hooks. The Emperor of Hooks? The Emperor of Hooks. That's awesome. Let's make you the Emperor of on a different timeline than me. How about that? Okay. I love you guys. Libra, there's no music. I'm just gonna dance to the beat of my own drum. We're gonna just shake that off, okay? We're gonna just shake that off. Who's the turd? Identify the turd and snip, snip, snip. 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 You know, we have a good time here, but that one, that was a doozy. That was a doozy. That was like when I drop it and I'm just like, never mind, and hit the finish button. But no, that's why we do this, all right? Identify the turd, people, okay? That's your love mission for this month, Libra. Okay. It's almost your birthday. You deserve better than this just steaming pile of cow dung. Okay. All right, here we go. Moving on. Scorpio. Bring it home, mama. Okay. Whew. All right. Moving on. Hermit popped. One more. What do we get down there? There's that guy or gal again. There's that light warrior. Okay, so reminding you of your power. Are we going straight across? Yes, we are. Okay. All right. What do we have here? Okay, okay. Guide. Abundance. Completion. Woo, good stuff. Not so much about love, but also is at the same time. Okay. So we get the Hierophant. We've got this counselor. So we've got this counselor card coming up, followed by this card that represents higher spirit, an other dimensional version, a higher self. Okay. Followed by this spiritual energy that comes from them. Okay. That comes from spirit that we have, and or abundance, okay? So when I look at this together, okay, because let me run through the energetic quick. I see an awakening, I see inner child, and I see completion, okay? So to me, when I look at these together, all right, this looks like some sort of awakening, all right? And you wanting to do some sort of different counseling work, okay? If you're in a love relationship and it's not going the way that you want it to, then it might be time to see a counselor. But this really looks like you being your own counselor, you being your own guru, if you ask me. Because I'm seeing this card with this card. So I'm seeing this in the energetic position, a spiritual awakening, a card that represents spiritual awakening, okay? And then we get this guy or gal here, this counselor. And that was the last one, okay? Then we get to right here, all right? How do we get in touch with this other dimensional version? How do we get in touch with this spirit guide? Inner child. This is the most intuitive child in the deck. So once again, we're seeing, I just said for Libra, I was going to tell you the importance of this. Now for Scorpio, I have to tell you the importance of this. If you're looking to get in touch with this higher self, this spirit guide, if you're looking to get communication from spirit, it has to come from the inner child. That's what they're reminding you of, this awakening, and also this potential for you reaching this level of completion where it looks like it's not as much abundance as you're expecting, but that's how every business starts off, okay? So this is showing this completion of you doing this counseling work or you waking people up. I mean, even what I'm doing right here, you could consider this counseling work. Do I call myself a counselor? No, I don't. But maybe it's something like that is what I'm getting at. Maybe you're supposed to start making videos, or maybe you're supposed to start some new business practice, even if it's just one day a week and you do it part-time, and then all of a sudden the abundance is there, okay? But this looks like you're not doing this thing for money. You're doing this thing for completion. You're doing this thing to learn about yourself. You're doing this thing to learn about how to get information from spirit. This looks like that's a powerful duo right there, okay? And the reason why I'm saying the money isn't what you expect it to be with this right away is because the message from other dimensional versions is the Five of Pentacles, okay? So what the message is here is this is something you should be researching. This is something you should be learning, but you shouldn't be doing this and be like, I'm gonna quit my other job, or I'm gonna stop doing this, and this is gonna put the food on the table. This is something that needs to be built up. Whatever this thing is that you've wanted to do, or as I'm saying this, what you're thinking about, it's gonna take some time, but you have to put the work in. You gotta show spirit that you're putting the work in. You gotta show the community that you're putting the work in. You gotta show yourself that you're putting the work in. I mean, because what better person to tune in with than your own other dimensional versions of your own spirit guide in regards to love. So whatever's happening this month, Scorpio, with love, you're being reminded of, you can get the answer yourself. You can counsel yourself. This is what you really want. It's right there. That's what you really, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be like left or right? Left? Okay, thank you. You know? And that's what this completion is. So holding space for that, manifesting that, and knowing that it's coming. And why is it coming? Because you're a freaking paladin, okay? Because you're a light warrior. You just need to trust in the process. And then make sure you're doing all the things. You're not drinking the fluoride. You're doing this. You're doing the reading. You're doing the meditation. You're not just going to get some sort of spiritual upgrade if you're not putting the work in. So that's why what card popped? I said it. The Hermit popped. Getting that alone time, making sure your inner child's in the suit, and just holding space that this completion is coming. If you've been waiting to get in touch with this spirit guide, if you've been waiting to get in touch with your higher self, it's coming. And just knowing that it's coming. And the reason why is because you're awesome. Okay. Oh my God, my lips are so dry right now. All right. All this talking. Sag. Okay. We are on to Sagittarius. Here we go. Sagittarius, September love reading, September romance reading. Here we go. Ooh, look where we cut it. My buddy. My buddy. Okay. There she is again. Okay, and completion at the bottom of the deck. All right, what are we completing? Okay. Was it long distance? What is this? I'll take another look. All right. The world again, yep. So, all right, so we've got this card representing some spiritual energy, and or I think this is actually physical money, but just how much money something costs. And energetically wanting to visit somebody, or energetically wanting to visit a place. So if you're in an existing relationship, there might be something where you guys are wanting to get away, you guys are wanting to go on a vacation, but you're worried the money might not be there, okay? Because the biggest hat represents the biggest thought structures. We're having a very large hat, and we're having this person energetically look at, where do we want to go? Where do we want to bring this flagpole? If you're not in a relationship and the person is long distance, I pray for you. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. It's just, I've been there. I did it for 8 years. It's not fun, okay? All right, anybody who ever told you they had a really fun long-distance relationship, they're a really good liar if you believed it. Okay, so anyways, this shows wanting to visit somebody if you're not in a relationship, okay? Physical, mental, spiritual abundance, having this pyramid of fire of completion, and happiness. So it literally says love and happiness, okay? So what's preventing this love and happiness? Because we look at the last card, we look at the completion, and we get to this dynamic duo of spiritual work, and then energetically the heart's still hurting. okay? So this is somebody who cheated on us, somebody who took advantage of us, somebody who broke our heart, okay? So to truly get into this place, okay? So if you're having this, if you're picking this up and you're saying, oh, well, yeah, there was so-and-so, but I'm still gonna get on this plane or go visit this person over here because it seems really great. They're gonna have the same thing, okay? Because we're reflectors here, family. We are reflectors. So whatever this hurt is in the heart, they'll have the hurt in the heart, and you guys will be basically healing this together, all right? So this is not something you need to travel to do. This is something you can do on your own, through spiritual work, through identifying it, forgiving the person, forgiving yourself if you were the cheater or whatever this is representing. This is representing something harbored in the heart that you did or they did that needs to be released. It needs to be released to meet the most epic person, to get involved in the most epic thing. If you're in an existing relationship, just take the trip. Maybe you don't have to fly somewhere. Maybe you want to fly somewhere and you don't fly there. Maybe you get in the car and just rent an Airbnb. But this shows to go. This shows to go and to trust, for sure. To go and to trust and to get that nurturing that you need, okay? So when we look at the message from other dimensional versions, we get to this Empress card. She is love. She is the mother. So being the mother, whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal, once again, we're getting this card in this same position, just in a different zodiac sign, for this reminder for us to be this godly, motherly frequency, all at the same time being our inner child while still being this epic, divine, feminine representation. That's what's wanted here, okay? You do not need to travel to go find whatever this is. You have to just create it here. I'm pointing at my heart, if that's below the camera. You create it here and wait for it to show up with the person having it here, okay? This, your brother's here, and he's helping you transmute this and dissolve this starting right now. Right now. Let's dissolve this. Let's heal this, because this, that's what we want. We want that pyramid to be containing happiness, love, and all of your wildest dreams. It is not possible for this container to hold both things. It's kind of like we're best at manifesting one thing at a time. And I know most people will be like, well, what do you mean? I want to manifest 20 things at once. And yeah, we can. But if you truly want to manifest something with the quickness, you put all the energy into that. Because I notice this happen all the time. When I start doing this or doing that and I get distracted from this or that, these things just start to slow down. And trust me, I wish there were, you know, where we're going, the timeline we're going on, we'll be able to manifest a million different things at once. But right now, in this day and age with instant manifestation, our focus being on what we want to do. What should be focused on? You being your happiest version. You're your happiest version by doing the spiritual work, finding out what hurt your heart, finding out whose heart you hurt, completing it, dissolving it with motherly authority. Boom. Moving on to Capricorn. That was weak. Okay. Capricorn, September reading. How's everybody doing? We're gonna get some good ones. Here comes some good ones. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. How are you doing? I'm fine. Anytime anyone ever said they were fine, they weren't fine. Just remember that. Okay. What is this? Who are these people? Just why? Okay. Awesome. Bottom of the deck. Reminder of your strength. Okay. I'm just going to flash forward to the message from other dimensional versions again. And here's the brown ray person again in the same positioning. So, Capricorn and Libra, got your work cut out for you this month. Okay. Whoa. All right, so once again, I'm going to flash forward to the inner child. I'm just trying to find some sort of, let me just show you the crap your brother's working with right here, okay? All right, what is that? Can I get a what is that in the comments, please? Okay, let's do this though. Let's do this seriously. All right, we're gonna seriously do this. All right, some sort of journey. Being up at night, not being able to sleep. What's the answer? What's the outcome? Your inner child. This person doesn't want your inner child in the suit. This person is the worst, okay? So be your inner child and identify, okay, that's interesting. This person got really triggered by my inner child. If this person is in your immediate reality and pretending to be your lover, like seriously, just holding space for you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I think that this reading does that for me, okay? So I don't have to make any sort of attachment to whatever this is. 5 swords with the devil card out of 7 cards. Just know, okay? Get back here, okay? Get back here. Because there's no way that this POS is going to allow this in their reality. So get back here, go meditate, go home. If this is somebody at your house, like I said, I just hold space and pray you find a way out of this, because literally this just says hooking, cheating, and controlling and manipulating. This is the worst reading Alexander's ever dropped in 5 years for you guys live. I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm going to be holding space for Capricorn. I'm going to be holding space for Libra. Both of you, though, like let's just look at the synchronicities. Both of you got the Page of Cups. This is always the answer. This person doesn't see race, color, creed, sex, religion, nothing. They are playful, they are happy, and they are 7 times more productive. That means you have 7 times more power to tell this person where they can go. And just as a reminder, look at how loose this chain is. You can go like it's a shirt whenever you want and walk away from this person and let them crash into the rocks asunder. Okay, all right, let's not get all, this is my family, and I don't, all right, we're gonna have to dance it off for Capricorn. And now I have to call my Gemini friends, my Libra friends, and my Capricorn friends. If I don't call you, don't be like, oh, he's not my friend. No, 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 I mean my immediate friends that have been my friends since I was like 3 years old, okay? When I see this stuff and I already kind of like know in my subconscious mind what's going on in people's lives, this worries me. Like this worries me because I came here to incinerate this, okay? So maybe some of you guys got to call your friends and just be like, hey, how you doing? What did I just say right before I started this? Anytime someone ever said that they were fine, they weren't fine, okay? So look for that, oh, I'm fine. And then just know what's really going on. And you know, I tell you guys all the time, oh, hold space. Let them come to you. Hold the light, and when they come for the light, no. Grab an effing shovel, okay? That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying to bury the body. I'm saying to dig the person out of this hole, okay? To build this person some stairs, okay? Identifying who this person is, because this is not allowed in my reality. If I find this, I don't care if you're strangers at the freaking supermarket. I'm just gonna say, how about no? How about no? I don't care if this is a guy. I don't care if this is a gal. Nobody deserves to be controlled, manipulated, and hooked. Not in my reality. Okay. Capricorn, I wish I had something better for you, okay? Here's what I have for you. This reminder. This reminder That's power. That's power that this person wishes that they can have. When it comes down to it, we should feel compassion for them. We should feel bad for them, that they're even capable of this. And the only reason they're capable of this is because they don't have this on their best day, okay? So feel compassion for them. That's power. When I'm doing spiritual work on the other side, if I see some evil dragon or whatever, or reptilian, whatever the heck it is, if I go and send it anger and I'm like, I'm gonna get you, let's fight. That's what they want. When I'm like, oh my God, I get to be here and be me and be loving and be abundant. And you're that version. You're that to wake us up. Thank you. I love you. I hold compassion and space for you on your journey. They seethe, okay? And I'm not saying for you to create seething, but I'm saying just know. There we go. Moving on from just know. Reminding you how strong you are when your inner child is in the suit. So, Capricorn, identify who doesn't want your inner child in the suit. You know what to do. Aquarius, please help me, deliver me from the evil of these readings. I need a priest to go by with the incense thing like, ding, 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 ding. Sorry. Woo. Oh, God, that one literally, that one made me sweat. I don't know if you guys can see that. That was rough. That was rough. Okay. Oh, God. I don't even know who that person is, but they're making my hip flexors tight. And I'm, oh, God, they're not even in my reality. Okay. We're going to do a little woosah. We're going to in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're going to carry on with these other two zodiac signs. Have I told you guys lately that I love you? We're gonna give some extra knocks. We're gonna give some extra knocks for Aquarius because we gotta make sure that we get whatever that is the fuck out of there. Okay. Woo! Okay. Aquarius, September, love reading. How come Libra got a dance and Capricorn didn't? Let me just give you a little bit of, I'll give you a little bit of that, okay? And that's it. We're moving on. We are moving on. All right. Aquarius, love reading. Now I kind of want to get one of those like priest things, but only put sage in it. Put like sage and Palo Santo and just walk down the streets in Sedona. Oh God. He starts getting a little loopy after a while. Okay. That was a doozy. All right. See, this is how we get our inner child back in the suit. We deliver these messages and then we have a good time. See? Was that so hard? All you gotta do is just picture Alexander going down the street with the ching. All right. Aquarius, here we go. I don't like the smell of sage. That's because you're evil. I kid. If you don't like the smell of sage, I'm kidding mostly. Okay, moving on. I love when people say that. They'll come in and be like, why does that smell? It smells terrible. I just smile. You just gotta smile, don't you? All right. Aquarius, heading towards victory. All right. Heading towards victory. Once again, we're getting this counselor card. Coffee. Meditation. This is showing to stop waiting. Stop waiting, basically, that's what this is saying. Okay. We're seeing this card that represents waiting, and we're seeing this card that represents meditation. We're seeing this card that represents counseling. This is showing you going out into nature, being your own counselor, meditating to reach this happy state. When you're in this happy state, okay, you get the answer to whatever it is that, you know, you've been waiting to do, this journey. So what is the reason that the meditation has been starting? This journey that you're on, where you're supposed to move, where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do for work. Counselor, okay, the counselor, you counseling yourself by filling energetically the cup with love, by beginning movement. Like I said, stop waiting. This card, doesn't it look like the horse was standing still and now it's just starting to walk? We're seeing that the boat is moving forward. We're seeing at the bottom of the deck that you're heading towards victory. Everything here is about movement. And what you're being reminded of is how important being in this happy vibration is. And this happy vibration is attained and kept on the days where astrologically you wake up and things might not be feeling awesome, or all of a sudden something's going on in the reality. You meditate, you reclaim that happiness, you reclaim it, okay? Because we got this basically this tomb. So whatever took away that happiness, we recreated ourselves, okay? Instead of allowing chaos to manifest, okay? Because that's what the message is from our other dimensional versions, which I got right off the bat, because I asked when I saw all these cards together, okay? Almost said cards like an East Coaster, but I saved it and said cards like a fish. All right, so anyways, meditating to stay in that happy state, and basically this is showing that you're going to manifest whatever you want. You're going to manifest whatever it is that you've been waiting for, Aquarius. Whatever it is that needs to take place is going to take place, because you're heading towards victory. But you need to get this the fastest, and to get this, what is this? So some people might have some like Murphy's Law to root out of their subconscious mind. I've been finding a lot of people with this like, well, when I was younger, my uncle used to say, oh, anything that can happen will happen. But no, you're in control of your reality, family. So finding whatever this is and knowing that's not the way that it works. The way that it works is you meditate and stay in a happy, loving vibration, and happy, loving things happen to you. When challenges arise, and challenges arise in my life, this is something I started doing in 2000, probably 16, 17 now. A challenge would come up and I would say, okay, something good's coming from this because I manifested it. You take accountability over your entire reality. And this goes for all zodiac signs. When we take accountability for whatever's happening, for whatever this weird thing is that's happening, I say, okay, something good is coming from this. Something good does come from it. And you might not see it immediately in that present moment. When you look back on it later, you'll be like, wow, this thing happened, lost this job, got this job, met this person, ended up getting promoted, ended up moving here where I always wanted to be. Just holding space and staying in that happy vibration. So awesome, awesome card to have at the bottom of the deck. If it's love that you're manifesting, stay in that happy vibration. What do people want? They want to be with a happy person. So meditate, be that happy person regardless of what's going on, and whatever this is, we're just going to dissolve it as a collective, starting right now. Okay, whatever that belief structure is, just knowing you're in control, you're heading towards victory. And that's that. Pisces, here we go. Okay. Yay. Okay, good. Can we get a louder truck? All right. Bottom of the deck. All right. Something with standing still, something with either spiritual energy and or abundance. Let's take a look. We'll see what that means very shortly. Okay. All right. Okay. Straight across. Okay. Ooh, look at this. I like this. Okay. Good stuff for love. That's for darn sure. I said darn. Okay. First card, the goddess, the empress. This divine mother frequency. Again, she's shown up, I think, in 4 or 5 readings now. So here we go with this love frequency. Then we get right into a marriage card. Okay, that's pretty epic. Being a love reading for Pisces. So we get to this goddess, we get to this marriage card, and we get to the cup flowing over. So this can represent multiple different things depending on who's watching this, born under this sign. There's something that has to be released about this thought structure of marriage, or actually moving forward with this is a big release. Or this could be representing a baby, and for this person to want to have this baby, they're waiting for that ring. They're waiting for that next step, okay? Here's what I like, all right? Energetically, we see the cup filled with love, okay, in this movement. We see reaping what you sow, and then we get to the emperor. So what I'm actually looking at here is literally like this sandwich of the emperor in the beginning, and the empress in the beginning and the emperor at the end. So I actually want to just read this as a story just for a moment here, instead of just going up and down. And literally it's showing, here's this goddess mother frequency. Here's what's desired. Here's the cup. Here's the knight coming forward holding this cup. Maybe saving up the money for that ring, saving up the money for that house, whatever it is that's you guys making this next step. And who actually he becomes, or who this person is. So whether this is the guy watching it, she's looking for that next step, that's for sure. And if this is the goddess watching it, there's either something you got to release towards the thought structure of this, and or just holding space for that, okay? Because when I look at the message from other dimensional versions, I get the 5 of Cups. So when I look at the 5 of Cups, it's almost just like, why haven't they proposed yet? Why hasn't this happened yet? Why haven't I met this person? There's this vibration of that. And that's why I say to hold space. This looks really awesome. If you're in a relationship, there's something either that needs to be healed from this, from programming or childhood, and or this is gonna happen. This next step is gonna happen, and it looks really good, to be honest with you. Look at this. If there is not a card to represent the dude taking a knee and holding it out, I never really looked at this card this way, but with this alignment of cards, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to represent marriage and babies and love here. So if that's not what you're looking for, run. No, I'm just kidding. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding. If that is what you're looking for, let's just manifest it and hold space for it, and it's going to happen. No, nobody likes a Debbie Downer, okay? Nobody likes is well, I've been waiting and it's been so... Whoever he is, they feel the pressure, okay? Either the relationship's been going on that long, just, be the person, be the best version that you can. That's what I'll leave it at, That's what I'll leave it at. But yeah, good stuff, Pisces. They're either coming or they're there. Awesome. So love you guys so much. You want to learn how to do this? In 2 weeks, the Tarot Masterclass starts. You can book it at galactictarot.com. You can book your sessions at galactictarot.com. Ridiculously powerful energy jewelry is available at crystalcurrent.com. I love you at righthereandnow.com. don't go to righthereinnow.com. I don't know if that's weird. I was just letting you guys know that I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for liking the video, watching the video this far, subscribing, doing all the things. I can't wait to teach this class. The people that have signed up so far, it's going to be epic. We're creating careers here. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for watching. I will see you either on Saturday for your Facebook free readings under Alexander Mazzone, or I will see you on the 1st of the month for the monthly readings. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.